Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Mountain Standard Time. Well, today guys, we have a review of another ball watch. This is a Ball Engineer 2 Magneto S. Let's check it out. All right, this is the second watch from the Ball Watch Company that I've reviewed on the channel. So I'd like to thank Trevor for letting me borrow his personal watch. He brought in a couple during his recent business trip and was gracious enough to let me borrow his watches for some reviews. He's got a really nice collection. So this guy's is a sportier version than the first ball watch that I reviewed a while back. And it's, it looks like a standard sports watch. You take a look at the sides there, it's 12.9 millimeters thick. It's got nice coin edge bezel, and which is really needed for this watch, and we'll get into that. The thickness is 42 millimeters wide, and lug to lug it's 49 millimeters. And the lug width is a strange 21 millimeters wide, so it'll be a little hard to swap out those straps, but it's really necessary, and we'll get into that because I hate those straps. Taking a look at the side of the case, it's nice and polished, and if you look at the left of that crown, there's that weird indent. I had no idea what that was at first. I'm like, what is that? Is that a button you push to change the date? And then we get into the back of the case back. Look at that, guys. This is why you get this watch. This is a exhibition case back which shows an iris. So an iris is a mechanical feature with fins that when you turn the bezel on the front side of the watch, the iris mechanism opens and closes on the back of the case, exposing that movement there. So that's really why you get this watch. I mean, that is definitely by far the neatest feature of this watch. So here I am closing up the iris, and that's as far as it closes. So there is a small hole, small aperture. You're like, hey Rob, isn't that whole thing an aperture? No, the aperture is the hole in the middle of the iris. There you go, I taught you something. So you open and close that iris by turning the bezel left and right. Very cool. So getting back to that little notch to the left of the crown, you can see when you open up the iris, that's a little indicator to the left of the crown there. It goes from white to kind of the chromed out cover, and that tells you that the iris is fully closed. So there it is open, and there it is. It really is open on the back. So you can see that the exhibition case back is somewhat of a small window for the movement, and you would expect that because those blades of the iris are actually being hidden by the case. And that's the reason why that chapter ring on the front of the watch here is also wide, because that watch had to be designed for the blades or the fins of the iris. So, this is a simple three-hander with the date window there at the 3 o'clock. Very easy to read the time on this watch, very legible. The crown is a screw down crown, which gives you that water resistance of 100 meters. So the whole reason behind the iris and why it's been built into this watch is this watch has anti-magnetism properties with that protection of the iris, and also the way that the movement is made with the materials that they use. But this watch is protected up to 80,000 amperes per meters. Now, I'm not an electrical engineer, but that sounds like a lot of amperes per meters. Along with the anti-magnetism properties that this watch has, it's also very shock resistant. So, guys, this thing apparently can survive 5,000 Gs. So you're gonna die well before this watch dies. All right, real quick, guys, let's talk about that Cordura strap. Horrible. Okay, horrible. One of the worst straps I've ever been able to test out and try. It was really uncomfortable on the wrist, and I highly recommend you swapping it out with something else. The watch itself is great, the strap sucks. And let's take a look at the loom shot real quick. Very cool looms. Again, Ball Watch Company is known for their tritium tubes. These are flat indices, really cool. Here it is on the wrist, 7 1/4 inch wrist. Not too bad. Again, not a comfortable strap at all. So, guys, if you liked the video, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot, and we will catch you guys next time.